The Magic of Mangala. Aunt Didi sat at the wooden table and placed a long, carved board between them. "This is Mangala, Asha," she said with a smile. Asha leaned in, looking at the 12 small pits and the 2 large wells at the ends. It looked like a row of tiny nests waiting for eggs. "First, we must set the stage," Aunt Didi explained. She handed Asha a pouch of smooth, shiny stones. Together, they carefully placed exactly 4 stones into each of the 12 small pits. The 2 large treasure wells at the ends remained empty and hungry for stones. "You go first, Asha," said Aunt Didi. Asha chose a pit on her side and scooped up all 4 stones into her hand. "You must leave 1 stone in the pit you started from," Didi coached, "and then move to the right, dropping the others one by one." Asha moved her hand steadily, dropping 1 stone into each pit as she went. "It's like planting seeds in a garden." Asha laughed. Aunt Didi nodded, watching her niece's fingers dance across the board. "Exactly. In Mangala, we call this sowing." Asha's very last stone landed perfectly in her own large treasure well on the right. "Look, it landed in my treasure," she cried. Aunt Didi clapped her hands. "That's a special rule, Asha. Since your last stone landed there, you get to take another turn right away." Now it was Aunt Didi's turn. She moved her stones quickly and strategically. "Watch this," Didi said. "If my last stone lands in an empty pit on my side of the board, I get to capture it and all the stones in the pit directly across from it." Aunt Didi scooped up the single stone and the pile from Asha's side, dropping them all into her own treasure well. With a satisfying clink, Asha gasped in surprise. "It's a game of counting and planning," Didi said gently. "You have to think 1 step ahead." They played back and forth until suddenly all the pits on Asha's side were empty. "I have no more stones to move," Asha said. Aunt Didi smiled. "When one side is empty, the game ends. I get to take all the stones remaining on my side and put them in my well." It was time to see who won. They pulled the stones out of their treasure wells and lined them up in groups of 4 back into the pits. 1, 2, 3. Asha counted. Aunt Didi had more stones left over. "You won, Aunt Didi. You have the most treasure." Aunt Didi reached across the table and gave Asha a big hug. "The stones are the treasure